This. We're now fading the lure. So if you're in that transition period where your dog will listen to you and do what is asked, but only when you're luring, but when you get rid of the lure, they're totally lost, they're confused, they don't want to listen. So few things usually are the culprit. Usually your timing is wrong. Timing about a couple of things when it comes to timing, but also could be how you progress and challenge your dog when it comes to luring. Because just like anything, you have to keep challenging them, just like yourself. You have to challenge your muscles in order to get them to grow and get stronger. You have to challenge your dog in order to get off of the lure, because they're not going to want to. It's harder, it's more difficult. So continue challenging them is going to be the best way in order to get your dog to get off of the lure. So here are a few bullet points on how to do it. So say we're going to do a focus heel. Timing. So you're going to say the command, then you're going to get your dog into position. So it'll be foos, and then pop it up. Take a second, but take a second from when you say the command and then to popping that position. Here's another way you can progress it. Mimic the movement you want with both hands. Okay, get more dynamic. So say if you want to heel, or even a focus heel, but your hand is right here, you're using your left hand always to lure, then once you go on the left hand side of their head, like say you're just doing a regular walk, they don't want to do it. Use the lure to your advantage. So it looks something like this. All right, left. Yes. Next one. Don't always show them the lure. So if you see the lure in the beginning, you can't always show it to them. You got to eventually show them that it's not always going to be there. So start small. Start with a closed hand rather than an open hand. So you can use an open hand to get them in a position, but as soon as they get into that position, start close handing and moving. So it'll be like, all right, left, open, and then foos, closed hand. There it is. If you notice, she got into the left, said foos, she saw it, but as soon as I closed it, her interest wandered off a little bit. But then when she got back into it, she did a few steps, and then I said yes, and then I rewarded. Let's just do a position. Let's just say right, open, then close. Yes. Let's challenge her a little bit and throw it into the right, but we're gonna have nothing in the hand. Right. Yes. So there's the next one. Nothing in the hand, but the reward came somewhere else. So now the hand movement is becoming the motion. So everyone was like, hey, how do I do hand signals? Well, the hand movement that you are doing to get your dog into that position naturally becomes the hand movement. So that's closed hand. You can play with this. I even do it where you're just doing descent off of the treat you've been doing. So say we've been using whatever these little doggy treats are. So now she just has the scent. So we can do it here. All right. There's foos. Yes. So there's open hand, and she saw nothing, but she knows there's going to be a reward. Here, we can then go, you can start playing with it and putting your lures in between your fingers or wherever you else want. Actually, sometimes I do it on top of the hand, on top of the finger, so this way they can still see it, smell it, and then like if you want to focus heel or something, their nose is touching your hand, boom, they're getting it, but they really can't get it. So it'd be like, all right, sees it, right, foos. Yes, good baby. Next will be getting it out of their line of sight and their nose and more on their peripheral. So this one is going to be a little bit more taxing because this one you're going to be rewarding when they come back into focus. Treat's going to be right here, but we're going to go on the left-hand side. All right, come here. So we're right here. She sees the treat, obviously, but then she stops. Yes, good girl. Wait it out. Good. Get her back into position. Pull the hand back. Yes. Right. Good. So pull it back. Yes. And you're just watching that eye contact. So she may veer off. Head position stays the same, but if you watch her eyes, because you can't see it, but I can, eyes are drifting off to the side, but then once they come back to where they should be, mark and reward. And you can do this with your heeling. All right, boom. So she's going to want to go for it. Eventually she'll lose interest because she can't get it. So it's right here, right in that hand. So it's from here, then here. So this time, you just have to be patient. Get up here. There you go. Let's do it again. Just be patient because they may want to go for it, but over time, yes, they'll realize, wait, I don't get it. What is this position again? What is this command again? So let me go back to what I've always defaulted to and get the reward. So you're painting new pictures here, and anytime it's a new picture, there's going to be a learning curve. Now, always take your time and don't ask too much of your dog too soon. Lure heavy, yes. Make those positions solid. But then when it's time to, okay, going to challenge her a little bit, don't go back and ask for all the many of steps that you can take, say, in a heeling with the lure. Bring it down a little bit. Just go back to a couple of steps. Hey, she hit it with lure not being there. Boom, great. So also take into account your dog's age, maturity level. I thought Aria was going to take forever on some of the stuff, but over time, I just noticed it was just her development. So I just asked for a little bit, and then I got a lot in the long run. And then this is where also getting your dog to pay attention to you comes into play. So you may have to do slight verbal corrections or corrections with the leash just to get them to and get them back in line with what they're doing. Because again, there's going to be distractions always, constantly. Unless you're just training your dog out in your backyard, you have to work this with distractions as well. So therefore, in order to get them back into line with you, get focused back on you, because it is hot out here. We're moving kind of slow today just so you can see everything, but take your time. Don't ask too much of your dog too soon. I would rather you stay in the luring process longer before actually trying to start fading your lures. But when you do it, get creative with your luring and how you progress it, because if it's further away from them, it's a progression. If they can't see it, it's a progression. If it's harder for them to smell it, it's a progression. And keep training your dog. Peace. If you like these type of videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you want the complete lesson, all the secret sauce, all the details, unedited, head over to SeanDogsUSA.com. There's a small little fee, but you can get signed up for the membership and you have access to the video library.